Hello and welcome to Blockchain, the gaming world daily with me, John Jordan. So it was just the other day I was talking about how Sorare wanted to get onto mobile, but it was going to be difficult because of the blockchain restrictions around Apple and Google app stores. But today all that's changed. So as you can see here, there is a mobile version of Sorare coming. Also web browser. The bigger news actually is that this is going to be published by Ubisoft. So Ubisoft has done a deal with Sorare to publish this. I mean, it's a very limited sort of game. It's almost like a game mode they're doing, but it's clearly an experiment to see what happens. And Sorare has been in Ubisoft's technology incubator for 6 months now. So it's, in a sense, it's not a great surprise that they are interested in working together. And the news comes just after the fact that Sorare has raised $50 million in investment funding. But let's go on to this thing. So this is very interesting, and it is. So they're calling it the One-Shot League. We have to go into a little bit of detail about how Sorare works to explain it. So Sorare is a game that covers basically you buy football players, real life football players. They are issued NFT cards on the Ethereum blockchain. People can buy them and trade them, build five-a-side teams, and then they kind of they play every week, twice a week. And the teams, basically the stats of the cards and the performance of the real life players in real life games affects kind of which team is the best. And if you end up at the top of the leaderboard, you win more cards and cryptocurrency and stuff like that. So that's currently how Sorare works. So what we're doing here in this version is actually kind of building on that, but making it much more accessible. So it is, as I say, it's kind of interesting. This is a short-term sort of ambition. So this is not how Sorare is going to work, I don't think, in the long term, but maybe if it's very successful, it will. So particularly what's going to happen here is this is a kind of mini game based on the Belgium Pro League. Jupiler is that? I don't know. I'm not Belgium. So there's a particular league going on here, like the Premier League in the UK and La Liga and Serie A, all those kind of national leagues. So this is Belgium's football league, which I know nothing about, I should say. So the One-Shot League is a free-to-play five-a-side game. So that's five-a-side is like Sorare at the moment, and free-to-play. There is a part of Sorare that's free-to-play. But what you're using here is these existing cards. So it's the existing card players that they've got in the league. And as of this date now, there are 5 match days left in this league. So in the Belgium Football League, there's only 5 games left. I think in the UK Premier League, we've got another, is it 12, something like that, 10? There's only 5 left in the Belgium League. And so the concept of the One-Shot League is you can only use a player in your team once. So there are, when you log in, you can choose 25 players, and that is your complete set of players. So basically you're going to have choose 5 goalkeepers and 5 defenders. So the way Sorare works is you have every you have to have a goalkeeper, a defender, a midfielder, a forward. Then you have a bonus card that can be kind of one of anything. In this case, you're going to choose 25 players, and you have to use them all once. So you can't just choose like the sort of the best players. You have to kind of select from a range. So that's kind of interesting. So this is why it requires tactics and thinking and strategy. The other interesting thing here is the One-Shot League is completely free to play. So in Sorare, you start the tutorial sort of thing. In the Rookie League, you basically get given you choose a set of 5 cards that you use. But if you want to play the big leagues, you have to spend money buying cards on the blockchain. So this is totally off the blockchain. So there's no blockchain here at all. So it's completely free to play. If you get to the top of the leagues, you'll start winning kind of cool stuff, probably blockchain-based cards that play in the main game. But this is sort of like almost like a marketing sort of thing. The clever thing here is because it doesn't touch the blockchain at all. They can do mobile versions. Now I don't know if they're going to do an app or whether this is just going to be it's not clear whether this is just going to be like a web like a browser version that runs on mobile. I wonder if they've had time to get it out through the app stores, because this would be something. If I could do something through the app stores, I would. That would be something you'd want to do to test that out. I don't know. It doesn't mention that at all, I don't think. So we'll wait and see on that. If you already own some of these cards, the Belgium card, the Belgium League cards in the actually on the blockchain or on your account, you'll get sort of power ups. So that's kind of an advantage. And basically, there's one leaderboard, which is the combination of the five games that you're going to play. So there's a match day leaderboard and a season leaderboard, and there's going to be some custom rare cards. So the rare cards are these are the ones that are on the blockchain. So if you win rare cards, you can sell them, trade them with other people. Jerseys and swags. Yeah, kind of interesting. Also, this is something I didn't know. So they're saying their items are now usable in multiple gaming experiences. So Sorare are basically, they think they're creating like the base layer where you have all the players and all the leagues in the world. Don't have Premier League yet, really. But they're creating these NFT items, and then people can build these kind of game experiences on the top of them. So these Sorare Data Cups, Sorare Mega, and Sorare Buzz, I guess, are games that people are building on top of their this NFT system. So again, it's an experiment. We'll see if it happens or how it happens. So in order to go and check it out, we need to go to the One Shot League, which is clearly a Ubisoft page here. We can see that. And it looks like we're going to have to connect this with our Sorare account. Let's see if this works. We shouldn't do live demo, should we? We don't know what's going to happen. So I've just signed in. Okay, so I'm basically using my Sorare account like you would use a Google account or a social account to log in. So there we go. I'm not going to go into all this now because this is just a news article. Maybe I'll go in and create my pool a bit later on. Anyway, so that's pretty interesting, and it is interesting, I guess, particularly because it is Ubisoft. Now, Ubisoft has messed around with blockchain a little bit. It did a rabbit sort of NFT ownership sort of thing last year. That was kind of interesting. It was for charities, for UNICEF. I don't think it really. It was an experiment that wasn't very ambitious. I think this is a bit more interesting. So well done to Ubisoft, I suppose. And everyone loves football, so I think this will be interesting to see what the take up is. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. This is Blockchain Gaming World Daily, where we take a look at the daily news of what's going on in blockchain. So if you like that, please do subscribe. But thanks for watching the video, and see you again soon.